I love the previous presentation. Congratulations, so much to learn from each other. And I'd like to start saying hi, but I don't think you exist. Truth be told, I'm not even sure that I exist. So what's the point? We can just skip the formalities of recognizing one another, since I'm truly not convinced any of us is here. I'm not skeptical, not in the usual sense, so let me explain how. We often define existence by what is observable. You know, we observe the behaviors, for example. You know, the way we walk, we talk, we communicate through words, gestures, or even a stare. We use the bathroom, you know, all these behaviors. So we behave. In doing so, we assert our presence. What we witness in others, what we know about them, is simply their behavior. So by observing, I can tell, you know, you're wearing loose clothing. You're into mechanics. You have tattoos. These are the things I can observe. You named your dog Gandalf. You know, you speak loudly. And these are the choices you made. Or are they? The choices you're making, are they truly yours? Like, how do I choose the shirt I'm wearing today? Or the name for my dog? Or how do I choose the meaning I assign to success, power, death, love? Even before birth, oops. Oh, so obviously I was playing with this in my hand without noticing. Well, even before birth, choices were made for us. Our names, for instance, right? Often, our names are loaded with legacy, like a biblical reference, or maybe a memory of a lost friend or ancestor, or basically just a combination of our parents' names. So before we open our eyes to life, identity began to form. Then came language. You know, the names of the shapes, animals, colors, the ideas of good and evil, right and wrong. We were taught how to eat, how to speak, how to behave, basically, what to believe, and who to admire. We've never been truly stood empty before the world, like ever. And Krishnamurti calls this the second-hand human. We imitate or rebel against others, our parents, teachers, lovers, authority figures. And we work and strive and struggle to have things. You know, we want to have a home, a title, jewelries, next goals. But really, you know, doing those things, we rarely become our true selves. So perception precedes behavior, and deepening on the depth of our, depending on the depth of our awareness, not the intelligence, not the knowledge, but the awareness, all our behaviors can easily be manipulated. And social experiments have proven this again and again. We confirm. Just please Google it, and you'll get to see how easily one can become utterly ridiculous just to fit in, just to get approval. So psychological illusionist Darren Brown explores this in his show, The Push. In just over an hour, he persuades completely ordinary people, people like you and me, to commit murder. Well, those people believe they're just attending a charity event, and slowly they are led through bizarre situations, and at the end, shockingly, they have to make a decision to commit a crime or not, and many do. Why? Because most of what we do is not chosen by us. We are heavily conditioned from the very moment we are born. That's why we're not very much aware of that. Because we seek approval. That's normal. You know, we suppress desire, we navigate social expectations and drown in stimuli. So anyone pretty much with intent and know-how can totally manipulate our behaviors with the ease of a cat playing with a mouse. And all the while, you know, we just do what they want us to do, we say what they want us to say, all the while thinking these are the things we actually want, we choose. In the film Focus, Will Smith's character, he's a master manipulator in this movie, plants an idea into a gambler's mind. So from the moment he wakes up, the target wakes up, he's bombarded with subtle cues, like the music playing in the elevator, the pin the doorman's wearing on his jacket, you know, the billboards on the roads. I mean, he doesn't see them, but he sees them, you know, like as he drives by, there are all these billboard ads, and then the people chanting on the streets. He just passes by, hearing without noticing. And by the time he's asked to pick a number, the gambler is asked to pick a number, he thinks he's following his intuition. In reality, his gut feeling has already been hijacked. And you think AI and today's technologies cannot do what Will Smith's character did in the movie. Whether by design or by accident, we are shaped. We are shaped by our parents, by our environment, by history, by everything that surrounds us. The Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh says, you cannot take the rain out of the flower. Just like that, we cannot take the others out of ourselves. We have inherited everything. We've been taught everything. We are a collage, and in that collage, there's very little that is truly me. You see, your uniqueness is buried. You are buried alive. The more we try to be better, to succeed, to perfect, to improve, the less of us remains. Look around. Almost everyone I know has a house, you know, a nice title, or a lover, a vacation spot, a designer jacket, whatever. And still, all of them, pretty much all of them are miserable. We have been conditioned into being second-hand humans. That is why. And to uncover your authentic self, you must dare to be free. And yes, human evolution is extraordinary. We survived the Ice Age, outlived plagues, escaped volcanic eruptions. But instinct is no longer enough. You know, I mean, forget about the Ice Age. Most of us couldn't last 3 nights in a row in the wild, could we? No air conditioning, an insect bite, unthinkable. We've become so distant from nature that allergies, weak bones, poor eyesight, vitamin deficiencies plague us. We are dependent on GPS just to walk through our own cities. And I'm not even starting with the issues like anxiety and depression. So beware, because that's not how human evolution works. That's how capitalism functions. So be genuinely curious, okay? Ask yourself, why do I need 4 pairs of pants? Why do I listen to jazz? You know, why do I believe in what I believe? Why do I have to work 8 hours a day? Just ask questions and love death with the same tenderness as you love a sunset stroll by the sea, hand in hand with your beloved. And please try not to make sense of that, just dare to be. Because complex systems theory, a frontier thought in science, tells us that some things cannot be understood through analysis. They can only be witnessed as they emerge. So what might have emerged if we had stopped sprinting from one idea to the other, from pain to pleasure, from our unresolved traumas to acts of revenge. There were no poor, no rich, no Nepo babies, no Mexicans, no Jews, no philanthropists or liberals until we invented those labels. Before all that, there was truly you. There is no success, no suffering, no bad luck, no miracles. There is life. So dare to live it. Stay with yourself, whatever arises. Discomfort, fear, excitement, unfamiliar, maybe. Just remain present. Don't interfere. No judgment there. No comparison. Don't change it. Don't correct it. Simply be as you are and allow what needs to emerge to emerge. So dare to be. Emergence works from bottom up. So the awakening of even one human being to his authentic self has the potential to ignite a shift in all of humanity. Our accomplishments, as impressive as they may be, are often just compensations for what we have lost. You might argue, but look what we all gained, the Starry Night, the Ninth Symphony, the Statue of David, double helix, we discovered the galaxies. And I agree, look all that we have discovered, we have accomplished. And despite being connected from ourselves. Now imagine what we could create if we could be fully aligned with ourselves. If these are the flowers growing through the cracks, what could bloom from the solid ground? Remember, to awaken yourself, your authentic self, you must dare to be free. Only then will you realize you are the Ninth Symphony. So sweet of you, thank you. Oh, more. Thank you very much. And I praise you.